Hello, Jesse Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for 2019. This one has 280 pieces and retails for $40 in the United States. And how I'm going to do this is open it up in order from day 1 to day 24. So if you don't want to be spoiled, just don't click ahead in this video. Or if you want to open it along with me in December, you might be checking back at this video. Or if you just want to see them all right now, kind of like I want to do, well, let's continue with this video. This is unopened, so let me just cut this part up. All right, open this flap. And that's the mat on the bottom. And let's take a look at day 1. Seems to be a little mini finalizer. This is it. I felt like I built it wrong, but nope, I triple checked it. This is the finalizer. Sorry, we're off to a bad start. I think this looks pretty bad if you ask me. All right, day 2. It is a Kylo Ren Starfighter. Sorry, Kylo Ren Shuttle is the right term for it, but the design of this is okay. It's not the best, not the worst. I do like how the wings can fold. That's kind of cool. And how they use simplistic pieces like the little roller skate there, but as a whole, not the most impressive of these micro builds, but definitely not as bad as that last one. Okay, Lego, give me a minifigure. Come on, come on. Ahaha. And we have a First Order Stormtrooper. I don't mind this. I never mind getting a Stormtrooper, really, because Stormtroopers are just the quintessential army builder. And, of course, the face underneath is the angry clone face. Yes, I know he's not technically a clone, but that's just what they use. All right, day 4. It's, something. Honestly, I was over here looking at this like it was a miniature vehicle or whatever, but this is actually just a little turret. I do like having this blaster in white. I don't get it too often in that coloring. Other than that, though, it is fairly simple. You can adjust this blaster because it is clipped on, and you can move that as you'd like. And that goes well with the First Order Stormy. All right, day 5. It is, well, that's Poe's X-Wing. The build for the X-Wing is not bad at all, actually, like how it came out, using just pieces you wouldn't really expect for an X-Wing, but they come out pretty well. And of course, since it is an advent calendar, it's a lot smaller than, say, like a polybag or anything, so they have a very limited amount of pieces they could use to capture in the scaling. You could adjust the wings as you'd like since they're clipped on, but other than that, not too much else to say here, except that this is a pretty decent build. All right, for day 6, it is maybe a Resistance bomber? It's actually a Resistance troop transporter. I thought it was a Resistance bomber. Sorry, the blue threw me off. We did get a set of this back in, what was it, I think 2016. And the design of it is pretty simple. At least it's a fresh vehicle I haven't seen in this miniature scale before. And I think it does the vehicle a bit of justice, so not a bad build overall. All right, for day 7, it's Chewbacca. Here's Chewbacca. Not often we get him in cheap sets, though we did get him in that microfighter pretty recently. He also comes with a little campfire, and that's definitely a roasted pork leg, I think. But beyond that, though, this is the standard new Chewbacca with that nice redone little, I guess, body piece and the legs with printing, but no printing on the torso underneath. All right, day 8. This is just some scenery. I don't think this is actually scenery. I think this is Act 2 Island. And if that's what they're going for, it does look very awkward with just this clean slice on this edge. It seems like it's a really one-sided thing. I don't know. Good idea, bad execution in my opinion. You do get some nice pieces that are useful for scenery. I always like getting these, what is it, sand green coloring? And also some of those rocks, but beyond that, yeah, nothing too really successful with this build. All right, day 9. There you go. So here is Old Man Luke. Now, we don't get old Luke in many other sets. There's only one other set so far that had it, which was the Ahch-To Island training set. So it is nice to get it here, but this is a new outfit for Old Man Luke. The design of it is actually, I thought it was going to be the one from the end of the movie, but it's one from some different scenes. The one from the end of the movie is very similar, but I think it's a little bit different with the undershirt and everything like that. So we still are yet to get that one, but this is still a nice variant. The face print and hair are the same as the ones from that Ahch-To Island training set, which means he has an angry expression at the back. All right, day 10. It is one of those, that one set, the quad jumper. Quad jumper? Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it's a vehicle I haven't seen in one of these before, but I don't think this quad jumper really works. The design of it seems a bit too flat on edges, and that's just my 2 cents, but I don't have too much else to say with this little mini build. 11. It seems to be a little turret. So I'm not sure if this is like a specific turret, but the design of this at least is swapping things up just a little bit. And no, I did not push that down all the way. It's just I was playing around with it because you can twist this back part here very easily since it's on a 2x2 jumper. So you could move the turret cannon as well as that 1x1 at the top. Just cool that they're at least trying to do some different builds here because we've got a lot of turrets before in the advent calendars, but none quite like this. All right, day 12. Here is the Imperial Gunner, and the design of this is actually kind of hard to get. I mean, it came in, what, the UCS Death Star and that Battle Pack from 2014. I don't know if there's much else. I do love that helmet, and underneath the helmet is an expression that is pretty common, but also not as common as, say, the angry clone face. All right, number 13. It's, well, a turret, I guess? No, this is a mouse droid. Yeah, I'm so used to that old mouse droid design that LEGO's been using for a very long time. I haven't seen this new one. I'm sure it appears in a set that was released recently, but I'm not quite sure which one. The design of this, I don't know, I still like the old one better. I do think this is a clever use for imitating wheels, but I like it actually having wheels on there, but not too much to say about the little mouse droid. Day 14. This is a Corporate Alliance tank droid. Yeah, dude, my favorite vehicle. Oh my gosh. No, I'll be honest. Thank you, Ryan. I literally, if I get one of them, like, I'm like, okay, which one is this? I just look at Ryan's advent calendar video, and he'll be like, Corporate Alliance tank droid. I'm like, the Corporate Alliance tank droid. I don't have much, I guess, love for this vehicle. I'm not really into the prequel trilogy stuff, but I don't know. I like the colors on here, I guess. All right, day 15. There you go. We always get battle droids in these advent calendars, and it's a good reason. Very cheap to produce, very easy army builder. I mean, they're basically the Stormtroopers of the prequel trilogy, but I mean, there's also clone troopers, so I guess I take that back, but you get the point. Not too much special here, but that's okay. It's a battle droid. Day 16. Okay, I think they actually grouped these up because this is the Battle Droid Carrier, the big MTT. I do know that vehicle. That's one that I remember because those sets always would stand out to me in the catalog, just for the amount of battle droids they would include. Interesting build for this one where it is kind of hovering there, and they actually use this back door mechanism, which is just modified 1x1 with the little pole or handle there. So that's kind of cool that they did an unconventional build for this. So yeah, I don't mind this whatsoever. Pretty decent for the prequel vehicles. And day 17. It's, I don't even know. Okay, this is a droid escape pod. I couldn't tell when they were showing the steps, but now I get it. But to me, I don't know, it looks a lot like one of the ammunitions you'd use for like a Nerf gun or something like that. Maybe I'm having too much fun with these very bland miniature builds. This is definitely one of the more bland and simple ones. But on to the next day. Day 18. Oh, Rebel Trooper. For the Rebel Trooper, the design of this is one of the ones from 2019, I believe, in the Tantive and that LEGO Junior set I also got. The face printing underneath has an angry look as an alternate face. But this is another really good army builder that, like I showed, it doesn't really come in more than a couple sets. So nice inclusion, in my opinion. Day 19. Oh, shoot. Mine off. Okay, this one is actually a pretty good inclusion because this is the same build from the UCS Falcon, which I think has those very rare colors for the wings, and that's why it was so expensive when it was first released. But that's it for this day. Good build for the Minoc. Day 20. And this is a little diorama of Hoth, it looks like. And the design of this isn't anything too special, maybe a bit too simplistic like Octu Island, but who am I to say? Day 21. Here is a twin pod cloud car, which the design of this is actually pretty cool. I don't mind this one at all. I think it's clever, it's simple but effective, and it's a vehicle I don't see done to death in these advent calendars. Day 22. Oh yes, it's a cloud car pilot. This is such a great figure to get because he only came in the Betrayal at Cloud City set, which is a very expensive UCS, and that helmet piece is exclusive to that set as well, and I love that design. So I'm glad they included him in an advent calendar like this. Definitely a very good inclusion for the value. His face print underneath, if you can't see it too well, has a blank expression at the front and a more shocked expression at the back. All right, day 23. All right, this one is hilarious. It's a Christmas Gonk Droid. It's shaped like a present, but has those Gonk features at the front. I love this one. Definitely one of my favorite builds of this advent calendar. Day 24. It's a Santa Porg. Santa Porg, Santa Porg, Santa Porg rocks. All right, it's kind of hard to keep standing up since it is very top heavy. You gotta line it up perfectly. But the design of this doesn't use any new prints or anything like that, but it is a pretty adorable Porg wearing a Santa hat. So I think it's a cute little build. And you do have a 1x2 jumper with a star, I guess receiving stud piece. And that's just a little present. So adorable little way to end the advent calendar. Now we just gotta fill up this area. And there you go. Looking back, this probably was a miniature build for something. But anyways, as a whole, this advent calendar is a lot in line with some of the more, I guess, recent ones. I think the one from, 2 years ago was kind of crappy, but I appreciated last year's one. But I remember Ryan didn't like last year's one, so take that as you may. This one is, I guess, one of the better ones, one of the good ones, I think. It's not, amazing, but there's a nice variety of miniature builds that we haven't seen before. Oh, there's also a nice variety of bad miniature builds. And I think there's a really strong figure selection, which is something that, every few of these do get, with some that are more available only in, UCS sets and everything, and, of course, an exclusive figure, which is Luke. Now, it would have been nice to get maybe another exclusive figure. You guys know I'm a little bit... when it comes to exclusive figures, put 2 in, and that's, perfect for me. But the design of this and everything, I think, for $40 is a decent enough deal. And, of course, it's fun opening these up each day by day. So I'd rate this one a B. Anyways, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.